Hello and welcome to the YouTube video series of UAW-FCA-Ford-General Motors Legal Services Plan, exploring legal issues that may be faced by UAW members and retirees. Today we'll be addressing credit repair companies whose ads and pitches to fix your credit report and your credit score you're going to see on the web and on TV. My name is Fred Miller. I worked for about 30 years for the old Legal Services Plan, supervising consumer work and litigation, and I'm consulting for the new plan. We're going to talk about credit repair companies, why you should not hire them, and what you should do instead. All of us can relate to the problems that credit reports and credit scores may make in our lives, particularly when there are issues and errors. And we can relate to this lady's scream, I think, if not to her bad hairdo. It's important that we do check and correct our credit reports because there are often errors. There is identity theft. Just recently we learned of a hacker who had gained access to 100 million Credit One bank credit cards, accounts, and applications. The result can be inaccurate things on your credit report, statements for accounts that you never opened, and mix-ups of you with other people. So you need to utilize your rights to correct your credit reports. Credit repair companies promise to do that for a charge. They're different than credit reporting companies that create the reports, credit counseling companies, often local nonprofits that will help you with your budget. Credit repair companies have this one thing that they're promising to do. But they have problems with the way they go about it, and because of that, we're recommending that you avoid them. What are those problems? Let's walk through them. First off, they promise more than they can deliver. As you saw from the ads there, they promise fast action, repair your credit today, according to the Alex Miller Credit Repair Company, guaranteed results. Another advertisement said that creditrepair.com can, quote, eliminate any negative items. Can they do that? No. They can only eliminate inaccurate items, things that shouldn't be there or that are listed wrong. They can do only what's allowed by law, and they can deliver it in the time frame provided by law. 2, most credit repair companies break federal law routinely by charging before they complete work. Why? Because if they don't, a lot of people, finding that they can't do some of the things they promise, won't pay. 3rd, some of them sell questionable or even illegal schemes, supposedly promising to allow you to create a new identity and therefore a whole new credit history. It can't be done, or at least it can't be done legally without misrepresenting yourself to the federal government. Some credit repair companies peddle bad loans to you, use their position and the information you're giving them to sell you deals that you shouldn't be engaged in. Finally, and most importantly, everything that a credit repair company can do, you can do, and you can do especially easily if you seek the aid of your legal services plan without charge. So what is it that you can do by yourself or working with your legal services plan? Well, you can exercise your rights under federal law. First off, you have a right to obtain credit reports from every credit reporting agencies. There are 3 major ones that you should be particularly concerned about, once a year for free. And you get that at this website, www.annualcreditreport.com. The 3 major agencies are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. You should be looking at all 3 because you can't know which one of those any particular lender or other creditor may use to determine whether you receive credit and on what terms. Secondly, you have the right to dispute inaccurate negative items on your credit report. They can show up for a variety of reasons. Simple errors in the way things are reported to the credit reporting agency. Identity theft that has an accounts that you never opened at all. Mix-ups with people with similar names. So you need to go through your credit report and find them and dispute items that might be wrong. Might not be yours. You don't recognize the account or the creditor's name from your history. Might not be accurate. You don't, the amount they state you owe doesn't accord with what you think you owe, or may be too old. Old delinquent accounts are required to be eliminated after, most of them after 7 years from delinquency. Sometimes they're not, and new collection agencies may list them as being much more recent than they are. Your legal services plan can help. Come to us, open a file, we'll give you the number at the end of this presentation. You'll be assigned an attorney who will talk to you about your credit reporting issues and refer you to a specialist paralegal who will work with you to obtain all the needed reports and to go over them step by step for all possible errors. Then the attorney working with you will dispute those items in writing with the credit reporting agencies and the creditors. You'll have a response required by federal law, and you can review that response with your attorney as well and see if there are any follow-up steps that need to be taken. In addition to correcting your report, you should also be looking at things you can do to upgrade your credit score simply by referring to how you pay your debts and how you work with your creditors. You can find resources online. I've referred you to myfico.com, FICO being the largest and most prominent of the credit scoring companies that take your credit report and come up with a score for lenders. And they tell you, in general, what affects your credit scores, and then you can relate it to how you're paying your debts and how you're working with your creditors. And you can discuss this with your attorney as well. So, by working with your legal services plan, you can avoid paying out money to agencies, credit repair companies that may not be on the up and up at all, and in any case can only do what you can do working with your legal services plan. Please feel free to call us to open a new case at 1-800-482-7700. We're here to be at your service. Thank you.